Everyone thinks Rome's greatest enemy was Hannibal, the Carthaginian general who crossed the Alps with elephants and struck terror into the heart of the Republic. But what if I told you that's not true? What if I told you the man who nearly broke Rome wasn't a foreign general, but someone from within? A man so brilliant, so ruthless, that even the Senate shook when they heard his name. His army wasn't built in a city, it was built in the ashes of Rome's own mistakes. And his weapon wasn't elephants, it was chaos. His name was Spartacus, and he wasn't born a noble or a warrior. He was a slave, a gladiator, a man thrown into the dirt for sport, trained to kill for entertainment, chained, beaten, used, and forgotten, until one day he snapped and the world changed. Spartacus led a rebellion so massive it tore through the Roman countryside like a storm, defeating legion after legion, gathering tens of thousands of followers, not out of loyalty, but out of desperation. People who had nothing left to lose, slaves, farmers, deserters, and somehow he turned them into a force so powerful that Rome had to send its best generals to stop him. And they couldn't, not at first. They underestimated him. They thought he was just another rebel. But Spartacus was more than that. He was a symbol. And symbols are dangerous because you can kill a man, but you can't kill an idea. And that terrified Rome more than Hannibal ever did, because Hannibal came from outside, but Spartacus came from within. He reminded them that their empire was built on blood and chains, and if the foundation cracked, the whole thing could fall. He made Rome look in the mirror and see the cruelty it tried to hide. And in the end, yes, they caught him. Yes, they crucified thousands along the Appian Way to send a message. But even that couldn't erase the fear he planted deep inside the empire's heart. Because every time a slave picked up a tool, every time a gladiator stepped into the arena, someone in Rome remembered Spartacus. And they wondered what if he'd made it to the gates. What if he hadn't turned back? What if Rome's greatest enemy wasn't a general with elephants, but a man with nothing but fire in his heart and iron in his hands? Ask ChatGPT.